everybody. It is June 5th, 2023, and we're going to take a look at Bitcoin here. First up, what I said a week ago. I know I usually do these videos 2 a week, but I've been super busy on Fridays, so this was the last event that I had to do, so I should be back to doing Friday posts again starting this week. So, anywho, 2 weeks ago on Monday, we were looking at this, where it would look prettier with another move up. It had gone up to about 28.4 at that time. It hit it on Sunday, so it's possible that it would have retested that level. Didn't end up doing that. That 28.4 ended up being the top. And so my main expectation was correct. We're going to see a next leg of this drop down in the near future, down to at least 25, and likely even lower than that. So we have, at this point, we've seen 25.5. I do still think there is more to go. So let's just jump in and take a look. We see this beautiful rejection from that danger zone I had on there. The main thing that I am looking at in the larger picture is that this is looking like an A, B, C for a W. Remember, I wrote this note here back at the time. That was beginning of May. I said, this is not going to hit that larger yellow box, because this in the bigger picture is what we're looking for in the bullish scenario, which again, the bullish scenario is not a good one. It is very possible that it fails and we go into a bearish scenario. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this yellow box is definitely going to be support, but this choppy move down does give some weight to the bulls, right? We're not seeing an impulsive move down at this point in time, and so it does kind of make me think, yeah, maybe that bullish scenario is correct, but not enough that I'm going to, go super heavy leverage longs in that area, but it is evidence anyway that the bulls may end up taking over again. So for now we have, as I said, this ABC down in the W here. I was looking then for an X wave, which we got ABC over there in the X into that danger zone, and now we're working on a move down for Y, which is likely going to take shape as 3 waves. So the complication here, if you see this move, for instance, looks, fairly like a straight line down. Obviously there's some chop along the way, but it's a straight line down. Whereas here we have what very much looks like 3 waves at this point in time. And so instead of getting kind of like a nicer, like straight, okay, that would obviously be an A, that would be a B, that would be a C, I think we're doing a WXY within that Y wave, which just means we're going to get even more chop than what we saw back here, basically. So stay on your toes. Things are likely to continue in this very choppy manner for a bit longer. The smaller yellow box, let me just double check this since it may have moved if we made a higher high. Let's see. No, that's still good. So this right here, between the 618 and the 1236 is really the ideal place for this Y to go, with the best place, at the 10 extension, kind of the ideal location at about 23,265. So that's that smaller yellow box that I have here. That's the Y wave target for this WXY down. And this larger yellow box, let me pull out a little bit here. Larger yellow box is basically the 382 to 618 of this move off the low here. At least I thought it was. That one higher. All right, I need to move this up. So there we go. That coincides better now. So this, I must have drawn that yellow box when we were back here or something. So this is why I kind of go back and double check things as we get closer. So anywhere in here is honestly fine. If we just get a little bit lower, we should be good. But that may take the shape of just a more direct drop down. I'm not saying we're definitely going to get this smaller WXY. It's just kind of what I'm anticipating since this looks like an ABC. You know, we probably get some choppy ABC over here before a final ABC down for a Y. I think that would be the most, you know, it would make this look the best, even though obviously it doesn't look great anyway. But so if it does do that, once we get this X in place, then we can get another box here for the smaller WXY, which would give us a target, you know, maybe in this region. Again, kind of 22.8 to 25, somewhere in there. We just have to see where this X goes, or if we even get it. I mean, as I said, this could be doing a more direct drop down without really a clear structure. And if it does do that, it's fine. Like I said, just anywhere in this region is okay. So this is my main box here that needs to hold the support 22 to 25, with that sort of 23 area, 23 and a half area being the main location. But again, we'll just watch this micro, see if this turns into another WXY down, and we might be able to get a tighter target then. But that is where I'm looking to take profit on shorts. I've already taken a little bit of profit. You know, I was shorting in this area here. So, you know, nice profit on that dump down. And I'll take the majority of it if we get down a little bit further into that box. If we do get another bounce up, I'll probably, you know, re-add. I kind of took profits here. I may re-add shorts here to try to ride it down again. We'll just see how it continues to develop. But yeah, anyway, main expectation is certainly sub 25K. I mean, at an absolute minimum, like 25.2, but probably we're going to get sub 25, potentially down as low as 22, maybe even down to 21, although that stretches things a little bit then for this WXY here. And then just briefly, since I haven't discussed it too much, I know this is now like getting really messy here with all of the little micro counts that we have on here, but basically all you need to know is that this is an ABC up. I warned about that. It's why I got the heck out at 28.8. You know, I had spot crypto that I bailed on all of it, and I do not regret doing that. Because this did not turn into an impulse. We wanted to see an impulse, it didn't do it. And so we are very much in danger of this being ABC up and crashing down further, okay? The only thing the bulls have is, again, how choppy this is. It could be ABC up, WXY down, and that be the start of, I guess at a minimum, maybe another choppy 3 waves up here, which could still be part of a correction before a crash. That's certainly possible. Or in the best case scenario, it turns into a leading diagonal where this is our 1, this is our 2, and then we would get a large ABC up as a 3. We'd then get a large ABC down as a 4, a large ABC up as a 5, and that would then be a diagonal, which we would break down from, but at least that would then signal that it's going to go up from there if we get 5 waves. But it is all going to be really choppy and annoying. So unfortunately, no matter what, it's going to be choppy and annoying, whether the bears take over or the bulls. But I would definitely be waiting personally for a clear reversal to form from this main area that I'm looking at here before I did anything substantial. Because there is a lot left to be desired on this chart, and I will honestly, I'll probably just continue doing shorter term trades. You know, this was an obvious short to me. Made some good money there. If it gives me a long setup, I'll take the long setup, but I'll get out pretty quickly most likely, and just continue trading that way, because the larger chart is pretty trashed at this point, unfortunately. until we see something better, it really doesn't look great. All right, so that's all I've got for you. Expecting a bit lower, at least to that 25.2 area, more likely 20, sub 24. And I will touch base with you all on Friday. We'll see if we get some resolution in that area by then. Until that time, stay safe during all of this chop. Preserve your capital. All right, I'll talk to you then.